Oh my gosh. A girl and her guard dog. What the hell happened to this show? Okay, so Project Number 9 and their work on A Girl and Her Guard Dog hasn't been like the most spectacular animation ever. I've made that argument in my first impressions. It had just this inconsistency to the character designs. Even at the time when I did my first impressions, episode 4 had like the most bizarre thing happen in it, where you had this extra guy, this other guy that was a guard, that Isaku thought was a bad guy. And she plummeted this, like she just smacked him with this big watermelon. And over like a course of like 3 different cuts in this span of seconds in the show, this guy changed his hairstyle and hair color 3 times. Like they couldn't decide what they wanted this dude to look like. And so, again, my expectations for the show are incredibly low. I think the show has some very unique character designs, and I like that for it, even though I don't like Keia's design. Especially Isaku has a very unique design to her. But the studio can't hold together, which I should have foreseen. Project Number 9 is working on 3 shows this season, or at least some of them may have been done beforehand. We don't know. I'm sure we could probably get some leaks out there or something that says otherwise. But yeah, 3 shows. It's not typically for a small studio like this to be working on 3 shows. So again, expectations are there. I assume that there's going to be some problems. And yeah, it showed. Wonky character designs all over the place. But episode 6, I'm pretty lax. I mean, yes, a lot of people criticize me for, pointing out whenever a show doesn't look amazing. But that's my job. My job is to tell people what they're expecting. It would be me lying to people if I didn't say this show doesn't look that good. I'll say my criticisms that the character designs are wonky or whatever, or it doesn't look amazing, or it looks average. There's a point I have to say when things don't look good. But I typically get through it. I'll still watch the show. Typically, if the story's good enough, I'm going to watch it. I mean, Kimono Friends, it looked terrible, but I watched it because it had a great story in there. I even watched Kimono-kusa and stuff like that. I watch bad-looking shows all the time, and if the story's good enough, it'll be fine. There's some cases where the story's so bad, the animation is what gets me through it. I won't name names because I'm going to make people angry. There's certain big shonens that I'll watch, despite the story not being great, because it looks good. But there's times where it looks so bad and there's so many oddities about it I can't watch this show because I can't not see this. And with episode 6 of A Girl and a Guard Dog, that literally happens. Like, I can't not see it now. Like, I'm just looking for it because it's just so bizarre. Like, who checked off on this stuff? Project Number 9, are you using AI and the AI is just like super confused by what you're giving it? Like, they tell the AI to draw a scene, and the AI is too busy trying to figure out why is a 15-year-old with a 26-year-old that the entire time it can't animate it because it's trying to figure that out first. It's something like that. Like, it's super bizarre. But man, episode 6 was a train wreck, an absolute train wreck. It essentially opens up with Isaku, and she's got this cute, like, Chinese outfit on, and she's got these cute little braids in her hair. She looks cute. But again, the studio can't keep it together, so her character design's all over the place. Like I argued before, it's either like her lip looks like a chickmunk or it doesn't, or sometimes it's like her hairline up here is running away from her eyebrows. They can't keep her design consistent. But it was fine. Like, the opening up the episode's fine. I mean, yes, character design's wonky here and there, but it gets through it. For some reason, she's in the bed, and Keia comes by, and for some reason, her shadow casts on the wall, which is supposed to be the bed. Again, it's fine. Most people aren't going to notice that stuff. We get to the festival. Again, more character designs are wonky. You have some really awkward animation with some characters in the scene, like some girls walking by. It looks a little off. But again, it's presentable. We're getting through that. We're fine. We're still good at the festival. But then after the festival, that's where things just it derails at some point, and the train keeps going, and it somehow manages to plow through an entire city before it gets to the rails again. What is this? Isaku looks like E.T. Like, she legit looks like E.T. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl's face? And they show it for a long time too. Like, somebody thought this looked okay, and they're like, just leave it on the screen. She's still cute. It's Hisaku. Who cares how she looks? She's so cute. And then it cuts over to Keiya, and he's got like, I don't know, maybe he's stressing out about their relationship so much, he's decided to put on a little bit of chunk, which I'm not shaming. I'm not the skinniest person out there. But then the date with the friends. This is where this is where the train itself is plowing through the city. It's probably taken out a couple people already. Oh my gosh. The date with the friends was where everything just explodes. Again, lots of character designs themselves are kind of wonky. The animations are kind of stiff and weird. They have a couple shots where, for some reason, Isaku is just like, I don't know, like a slideshow where she can't figure out how she wants to move. Then they go and they have something to eat. It's like one of those puzzles that you used to have as a kid where it's telling you to basically look at the oddities, find the oddities in the picture itself, or find the inconsistencies. It's kind of like that. You have them sitting down at this table here, and for some reason, their legs are overlaying the chair. Like, it's almost like they drew the character and they just slapped it on top of I don't know, a stock chair. And so their leg isn't going around the chair, the front of the chair. And if at this point you're like, it doesn't matter, this isn't bad. When they get the drinks, they I don't know what her name is because I think this show sucks so bad that nobody's updating the databases, and I forgot what her name is. But one of the friends, she's trying so hard to drink this drink that she creates another eye. I think on the other side, it opens up over her eyelid as well, but definitely on the right side, she just grows another eye. Like she's trying to suck through the straw so much, she produces eyes. It's that, or nobody noticed that she's actually an alien, which, again, Isaki wouldn't mind because she's an alien, because we established that earlier, she's literally E.T. But man, that this is where if you're one of the types that's like, I shrug, I don't care, you maybe you don't pay attention enough to animation, maybe you're just, watching the story and not even caring. This is where if you miss this, if this didn't jump out at you, this happens to me a lot. Like, this happened to me like here recently with Dreaming Boy is a Realist. There was this one shot where this girl was taking a picture of herself and the main lead girl was behind her. And then it shifts to the picture that was taken and everybody's been moved in the shot. And there's little things like that stand out to me and I can't unsee it. Well, it happened in episode 4 with the whole situation with the guy getting hit with the watermelon. It just pops. It catches my eye and I can't not unsee it. But this is one of those moments. Like, when this happened, it's like, wait. An eye just appeared. Literally an eye just appeared. But it doesn't end there. Cut to them shopping for clothes. This was great. And here's again another one. If you didn't notice this, there's something wrong with you. So they're dressing Isaku up, and she's got this they put this cute little hat on her, and she's posing in front of the mirror, and she's got sunglasses on and a hat. And then somebody goes, "Hey, Isaku, put on these glasses." The scene cuts, and she's still wearing the same glasses. She was already wearing the glasses, and they told her to wear the glasses, and it cuts frames like something changed, and nothing changes. Like, there's a side of you that's like, well, maybe they changed glasses. No, you cut back and forth. It's like, nothing changed. She already had the glasses on. It's like they drew this shot and they're like, just use it for there. Nobody will notice. It's just super bizarre. And then, yeah, add in more weird faces. Oh my gosh, the girl. The face. There's a meme out there of this one girl where she's like, it's like an older show. I don't even know if it's actually from the show itself or if somebody created, but she has like these overly sized eyes and it's so far off that you notice that it looks off. That's like, this is that case of like, who signed off on this? This doesn't look right. Her facial structure is not correct. And it's kind of like the ET thing earlier. It's just super bad. And it doesn't end there. This is one episode, by the way. This is a single episode. So Isaka goes home, and she's currently squealing over this doll that she got from Keiya earlier. They went to the festival. They were shooting at this doll. She thought it looked like him. At some point, he even catches her in an alleyway or in a little area over on the side where she's literally kissing the thing. She's using the dog as a replacement for Keiya. He just gets jealous of it later on. He doesn't get that. Okay, she just said that it reminds her of you, and you remember that she kissed the dang thing, so obviously she wants to kiss you. Anyways, she's rolling around her bed, getting all squealy over this Keiya replacement, basically, And then the shot turns to the side and she changes clothes in an instant. Yes, the Chinese outfit she had from the beginning of the episode, she's now wearing that in the bed. She changed from her pajamas into the Chinese outfit in a split second. She's a mage. She's a wizard, Harry. She's a wizard, Harry. And not just that. The bed disappears. The bed disappears. Somebody had to point this out to me. The bed literally disappears. You could see under the pillow, there's no bed. You can see the pole from the backside. That's how much of a wizard she is. Oh, it's so weird. It's so bad. It is so bad. And then the episode wraps up with Kaya showing up, getting jealous of the doll, and then climbing into bed with her and talking to her. Character designs get wonky again. And then for some reason, while Isaku's talking, Kaya's mouth is just flapping. So maybe Kaya learned how to master her voice and is ventriloquist or something. No, that's what it is. Isaku becomes a ventriloquist and starts talking through Kaya. Oh gosh. It's so bad. It's so bad. And again, I think a lot of that's to do with the fact that, I don't know, maybe Project Number 9's like, okay, we have Vexations of a Vampire Princess shut in over here. We have Butoreba. And maybe this one's like the lowest on the priority list because nobody's talking about the show. And like I said, nobody's watching it because, like I said, all the databases aren't even updated. Like they were not even bothering updating the, Mal and stuff like that with, side characters like Isaku's friends or anything. Maybe they just had never named them, but at least you would have the names of who's voicing them. Like the staff cast is being updated on a regular basis. Nobody cares to update the databases because nobody's watched this stupid show. It's like they all watched it for the first couple episodes to see what this train wreck was with this 15-year-old, this 26-year-old, and the rest of it's just kind of like, oh, we don't care anymore. We're not watching it anymore. It's bizarre, but at the same time, if you asked me, okay, if Project Number 9 has to prioritize one of these three shows, I would put Butoreba at the top, and that show's already been pretty much. It's kind of similar case where the main girl is very unique in design and very detailed with the braids and everything in her hair. So it makes sense that there's like some rough spots, but they've been keeping it together. Like it's still presentable. And yeah, technically Vexations so far that I've watched has been really good. So yeah, keep those in priority. Let Guard Dog, I guess, get all the staff taken away from it. Nobody's watching it. Nobody cares. Let AI do it. Let the AI figure out the whole relationship thing before it starts drawing things again. I'm stuck on that. I'm literally, that's my crazy theory is that they're using AI to draw this show and it's getting confused by the fact that there's a 15-year-old and a 26-year-old. Oh, this show's wild. I had too many laughs looking at this. It's just absolutely bizarre animation and it gave me a good laugh. I needed a good laugh. I watched episode 6, and it gave me a good laugh. I probably won't go back to this show. Somebody just kind of prodded me to go and watch the episode 6, and I wasn't going to. And I'm like, I'm glad I did because this is bad. This is so bad. And again, I watch a lot of bad shows. I watch a lot of poorly animated shows, and in most cases, I get over it. I watch it, I get over it. But this is one of those cases where it's like, it's so distracting. It is so utterly distracting that it's hard not to see it. It's hard not to be bugged by it. It's hard not for that to dissuade from your enjoyment of the show itself. This is a visual medium. In the comments in Crunchyroll, there's a lot of people going, holy crap, this was poorly animated. And there's a lot of people trying to going, well, then stop watching it. That's not the point. People want to watch it. It's a visual medium, and so visuals have to be good. And again, I'm not the type that it has to be perfect. Like I said earlier, my job to cover anime is to inform people if a visual medium, a product within a visual medium, visually looks good or not. So I have to tell people if things look off, wonky, bad character designs, stuff like that. It's the point of it. But I still watch them. I watch a lot of bad shows, and when it gets like this is where we're stepping over the line from it's functioning to it's distracting. This is where you can't stop laughing despite it being a serious scene or not whatnot, because what happened? She's already wearing glasses. Don't tell her to wear glasses when she's already wearing them. It's bizarre. Anyways, I just want to get on here and laugh a bunch and let you all share in my humor of this train wreck, because again, I don't think anybody's watching it, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, if you did, make sure that like button down below, comment. Are you watching this show? Did you notice any of this stuff? I'd be curious if anybody out there is like, I didn't notice any of that. Then I'm wondering if you're paying attention. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, make sure that subscribe button, see all my content. I do news, reviews, first impressions, top list. If it's anime, it's pretty much here. Additionally, if you want to support the channel more, I have a Patreon link, tips link, super thanks, membership button below. Greatly appreciate everybody it does, and y'all take care.